multiplication. Very, very important to remember that for area. Remember the flip chart at the back of the room. It stays there throughout the next 2 weeks, so you can always refer back to it. But what happens if your shape isn't as simple as just doing length times width? What if there are multiple lengths and there are multiple widths? Let's go and take a look at this composite shape I have made. I'm sticking with the L shape because the L shape is a very easy way to figure out, to solve how we solve this, if that makes sense. It probably didn't make sense, but I'm going to show you what I mean. Before we do anything though, we are missing a side length. We are missing the length of this side. So we are going to quickly figure out what it is. So from this side to this side, the only other information we have on these lines is that this side is 5 meters and this side is 8 meters. If we add 5 and 8, we will end up with 13 what? 13 meters. Please add that unit of measurement. That's so incredibly important, especially if you're building blueprints or something. For a builder, if you've got it in centimeters, it is going to be a very tiny house. Okay, right. So now we have got all the sides. We are ready to multiply. No, we're not, because if we multiply all these numbers together, our number is going to be absolutely massive and it will not be the correct answer we need. So here is what we need to do. If you come across a composite shape like this, you need to split the shapes up. This is by far the easiest way to do it. Now, obviously, because it's in Minecraft, it's not as easy as doing it on paper in real life. So imagine this is my piece of paper and I've drawn a line between these two blocks, but as you probably know, you can't just split a block in Minecraft. So what I've done is I've raised up this part to let you know that this is going to be an area in of itself, and then this is going to be an area in of itself. So now we have got two shapes that we can just multiply the length and the width. So here, 7 times 13. Now, that's a huge number, so I've given myself an array to maybe try and help myself figure it out. 7 times 13 is, again, it's a massive number. I'm going to split it up. 7 times 13 could be 7 times 10, which gives us 70. And it could also be 3 times 7, which gives us 21. And if you add them together, you end up with 91. So we know that the area of this section here will be 91 meters. Ooh, now, when we deal with area, I can't do it on Minecraft, unfortunately. When we deal with area, we still need the unit of measurement. In this case, it's meters. But we would do meters squared. I'm hoping Mr. Bradley, whilst editing this, has added a little too. Maybe if I change that to make it easier for him. A squared sign next to the M, because meters squared means the area inside. Okay, so this is 91 meters, remember that. Then we have this other little section, this 5x5 section. We know 5x5s. 5x5s are a lovely example. 5 by 5, that will give us 25 meters squared. Again, I'm really hoping Mr. Bradley in post, in edit, can add a little 2 sign on there to show you what meters squared looks like. Then the last thing to do is to add these two areas together to give us our total shape. So 25 plus 91. That's big. Okay, let me write this out. 25, where are the symbols on this? Plus 91. That's what we need to figure out. Now, column method is probably the best method to use for this because you will have to exchange. But me, I know a thing or two. I know that my answer will be 116. That meter squared needs to go on the end. Just like up here, don't worry about the answer, this was something else, but this is what a meter squared symbol looks like. It's got that unit of measurement, and it's got the squared symbol there to let you know it is area based, okay? So, composite shape areas, split it up. It will make it a lot easier for you to figure out the area of two different shapes, and then adding it all together, okay? I hope that made sense. And I will see you in the classroom, I suppose. Okay, see ya.